I literally look like a little potato because, actually, I'll take this off. My fan is going to start going because my bathroom is set so that it starts going every time I turn the fan on. Good morning. It's Monday, April 14th. Why do I feel like this is really low? I really hope you can hear me, but I'm about 3 weeks from moving. Yeah, a lot of things have changed recently. Anyway, I started this so that I can start packing up my bathroom because I feel like I have a lot of things in my bathroom that I just don't use and I haven't used in a while. And I'm like, okay, this is a safe spot to start. I hope you can see me while it's super dark. Anyway, but I was like, this is a safe spot. My stomach. This is a safe spot to start. I think I can put away most of the things in my bathroom because there's like stuff on my face. I started Accutane and my skin is so dry, man. It's so dry. I figured you're literally in my closet right now, but I figured I'd start packing things that I don't use pads anymore, but I'm not gonna get rid of them because that's wasteful. So I'm gonna start packing them. Things underneath my sink, for example, I'm gonna start packing them. I don't really use these cotton rounds anymore because I don't wear makeup. But I have stuff like at the top of my little linen cabinet. Let me get my, also, do you like my, it's so cute. And it says, I hope your day is as nice as your butt. Anyway, I'll be right back. I just brought my little step stool so I can grab this stuff. Like I've got pads and tampons in here. Haven't used them in months. Won't be using them in months. Like I have like random things that I had one of left. The POV is hilarious. Anyway, so this is the first box. I've just been tossing stuff down here. It's always funny to do this like face tracking thing. I started packing my living room. Yesterday I started packing in my bedroom and that was fine. It went fine, but I got really overwhelmed because I was like, no. And genuinely every time I look at my bookshelves and I'm like, I'm gonna have to start packing my books soon, I start freaking out because I don't want to. You know, I don't want to. It makes me so sad. I don't want to leave because I love this apartment. This is like my first, like, I don't know. It feels like my first like adult apartment, even though it wasn't. I've had multiple apartments before this. I don't know. This place really felt like home. Granted, I was sick for a lot of time in 2024. So much time in 2024. And then I had surgery at the end of 2024. So I don't know. It felt like home because I was here a lot. I'm still here a lot. I don't do much else besides like work and like book club once a week. The next thing I'm gonna do, I think, like let me take a breather before I start crying. I think I'm just gonna like tackle the shelves like that. Those have like mugs and things, but I don't use them. And I know these two have actually I'm stressed. I know that much. This is why I hired movers, because I was like, if I have to do all this and pack and move by myself. So I'm glad I'm getting movers so they can do all the heavy lifting. All I have to do is pack them up nicely. We are boycotting Target. Let's be very clear. But I ordered more of these little bins from Target. I have, I think, 5 right now. And I literally ordered like 10 more because I have boxes that I'm going to use to move. But I really like those. So I'm going to use these to pack up pretty much everything else. And in the boxes for my books. I think that would be what I do. So I've just been like genuinely just like slowly putting things away. Things that I have not used in months, things that I will not use in months, or at least in the next month. I think I'm gonna actually continue in my bedroom because the kitchen's overwhelming me. I have a couple things like at the top of my microwave, that cabinet. Also my new apartment. We should talk about my new apartment. Come here. There's not much else to really pack at this moment. I'm currently in a 1-bed apartment. Technically, it's an alcove. Technically, I live in Uptown. This video will not come up. I think this will be after I move. I'm gonna save them for after I move so that nobody gets any ideas. But I live in Uptown right now. I'm in a 1-bed. Rent is about $1,400 a month for my base rent. Parking is another $150 on top of that. So it ends up being like $1,550 a month. And then utilities and stuff, those are averaging like $150. Anyway, doesn't matter. Basically, what I needed was, I'm starting school in the fall. So I needed a space for a desk. And if you know me, I would rather have books than a desk. I would so much rather have bookshelves than a desk. Like, I kid you not. So I don't have room for a desk right now. I could technically move my TV from where it is and put a desk there. I don't want to. So I was looking at either a 1-bedroom that's a little bit bigger so that I can have room for a desk and my bookshelves, or a 2-bedroom apartment. I found a 2-bedroom apartment, and there's a lot more to it, so I'm not gonna say anything, but I found a 2-bedroom apartment. I'm gonna be paying basically what I pay now, like rent and parking, except I'm not paying for parking, and I'm moving in summertime basically, so it's gonna be nice and warm out. I'm moving to a suburb of the cities so that I can, you know, be in the suburb. I'm gonna walk around. I'm really excited to walk around. I'm really excited to move, but it's very bittersweet because I love this apartment. So here's the other thing. This apartment is a new build, like brand new. I was the first person to live here, so it really felt like me. You know, I felt like I decorated it the way I wanted to decorate it. I put stuff where I wanted to put stuff. I moved stuff around a ton. And like I said, I spent a lot of time in this apartment in the past year and a half because the circumstances led me to doing that. And it feels sad. Like, I'm so excited to move, but it feels sad to move because it feels like I'm leaving my home, you know? Where did I just put my phone? Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop yapping now. I'm gonna come back to this video when I have more to pack, because the point of this video is to talk about me packing and to show you the packing process. But I think I'm gonna come back when I'm maybe not as emotional, because I feel very sad right now. Very excited to move, don't get me wrong. I'm like super excited to move and I cannot wait. I feel very sad too. It's sad to be leaving, you know? Anyway, I love the quality of this camera, by the way. Like, I'm backlit AF, but I feel like you can still see me, which is so nice. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll be back in the future. So I specifically move in 3 weeks now. I'm so tired. I just got home from Goodwill, and do you like my shirt? I like my shirt. Anyway, so I just came back from Goodwill because I specifically wanted some home decor. I wanted lamps for basically all my bedrooms. So my bedroom, my reading room, and my living room, I wanted some lamps in. I think I got those. I also looked at some books. It is Wednesday, and every time I'm gonna start with the haul. Obviously, I'm gonna give you a haul, but it's Wednesday, and every time I go into Goodwill, especially the ones that I frequent, they're like, "Hey, she's back for some books," or "Hey, you're back. You're gonna get some books." And I'm just like, I don't know. Yesterday I went with my little sibling, and the lady was like, "Yeah, you normally come in and get some books." And Xander was like, "The fact that people know that." And then it happened again today. First of all, the fact that I went to Goodwill 2 days in a row, I don't know what that says about me. Anyway, I want to start with, it's going to be mishmash. So this is going to be like home decor. So I got lots of little fake plants. I got lots of books, obviously. And I got lamps. And I got some art. I'm going to do the art last because they're big, so I'm gonna have to like pan the camera. Anyway, first things first is some books. I think I already have The Love Hypothesis, but I found this and it's like brand new condition. And then I now have Love Theoretically, both by Ali Hazelwood. So these are immediately gonna go on my shelves. I'm gonna put this back over there because I think my address is showing, but I got Anna and the French Kiss by an author, and I have another book by the same author coming up pretty soon. So let me put these. If it doesn't show my address, that's good, but I think my address is on there, and I am not ready for that today. Yes, I'm putting some stuff on the floor. I got The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand. I think this is like a spunky modern take on A Christmas Carol, Harper Teen. So I'm excited about this. I ran into a bookstagrammer at I ran into someone who runs a Bookstagram account in Goodwill, and we started chatting about books, as you do. And she's like, "I run a Bookstagram account," and like, she's a mom, she thrifts. It's amazing. I obviously love to thrift, clearly. But she said she had this and she hasn't read it yet, but she's heard good things, and the cover intrigued me. This is The Pineapple Street by Jenny Jackson, so I'm excited to get to that. I was like looking for more romances because it's nice and it's hot outside. It's getting to be summertime, and I am ready. Here's another book by the same author. This is Lola and the Boy Next Door. I don't remember where I got these, by the way. I got in my car and I kind of shoved them all into a bag. So now I have both of these by the same author, Stephanie Perkins. And there's another one, it's called Isla and the Happily Ever After. And I feel like I've seen that book at Goodwill too, but obviously I didn't find it today, and it could have been at any Goodwill that I've been to because I frequent a lot of Goodwills, okay? I have Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. I don't know if I have this already. Listen, if I already have a book, I'll figure it out. That's all I have to say, because I'm not gonna be trying to figure out what books I have in the middle of Goodwill. I have The Mother-in-Law by Sally Hepworth, The Homewreckers by Mary Kay Andrews. I was chatting with the lady at Goodwill, and when she told me she also had a book by Mary Kay Andrews, and I've read a couple books, her holiday books, and I just wanted to see if I would like this one. And it seems like a summer a perfect summer escape is what it says on there. So I have, oh, I bent it. This is The Plus One by Sarah Archer. It sounds like she built, when she couldn't find Mr. Right, she built him. And that's exactly what intrigued me in Goodwill. I found The Silent Wife by Karen Slaughter. I feel like I've read another book by Karen Slaughter, or I own another book by Karen Slaughter. I don't know. I found this copy of A Discovery of Witches. I already have A Discovery of Witches, but my copy I also got at Goodwill. This is such a nicer copy. Moving on. I'm pretty sure I have more books in here somewhere. I found Point of Retreat by Colleen Hoover. I found The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I found When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. I thought I had this, and if I do, I'm gonna figure it out as well. But for some reason, I didn't really, anyway, When No One Is Watching. And then last but not least, for the books, but I think I have another somewhere, but I found 2 books by Kristen Hanna. I found The Things We Do for Love, as well as The Women. I was in line to check out this book and some art, and the lady was like, I read that book last year and you are gonna love this book. And she was an older lady, and I'm like, and she was talking about how she lived the Vietnam War, which I think is what this is about. Yeah. So I'm excited. I obviously have a few other Kristen Hanna books that I have not read yet, but you know what? We'll get to it, okay? We will get to it. Haha, I knew I had more books. Let me do the rest of the books before I go into the next. First of all, this is a massive, like it's bigger than my head. But I found Queen of Air and Darkness. This is book 3 of the Dark Artifices. So the first one is Lady Midnight and the second one is Lord of Shadows. I have books 1 and 2. I have the paperbacks, but this, I saw this and I was like, first of all, that cover is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And oh, I didn't even realize. Oh my goodness. Okay. So clearly I had to get it. I literally didn't even realize there was artwork on the inside. I love Cassandra Clare's books. Oh my goodness. They're so pretty. But yeah, that's my stack of books that I got today. I tried not to go crazy, but honestly, I went to like 9 Goodwills. So yeah, let's move on to the home decor now. And I'm gonna make sure I keep all my receipts in case any of these do not work, because yeah. First things first, I found this cute little heart. You can't even see it. Here, let me put it in front of this book. You see that? Anyway, I don't know why I got it. It was $1.99 and I'm pretty sure it's out of battery and I need to figure out what battery it takes. But I also saw another one. It was 3 little hearts and I was like, that's a little bit too much, you know. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be cute on my bookshelf somewhere for like Valentine's Day, I mean, or just whenever, you know, nothing wrong with having some hearts whenever. Anyway, that's the first thing. These boxes have other things. Don't worry about them. I found some cute little plants. This first one is, I think, maybe a Monstera. This was $6.99 and it's so big. I mean, it's small, obviously. I'm holding it in my hand, but like compared to the other ones, it's big. And this will go on my bookshelf or like my nightstand. I'm deciding. I also have real plants and I'm trying to have more real plants, but we all know we need the fake plants, okay? Then I feel so bad. These are actually 2 separate things, right? There's one in there, but this is like the brown pot, I guess a pinkish pot. And I was trying to find a cute like holder that would fit. So I put this in there and it fit perfectly, clearly, but I can't get it out. So I was telling the Goodwill lady, I'm like, I'm sorry, I was trying to see if it'll fit and now it's stuck, and she tried to get it out too and like we can't get it out. Anyway, so basically I either got a free plant or a free pot. I don't know which one is which. I don't remember how much it was, but this was $2.99. now, this whole situation. So, but it's cute. I have too many little like fake plants and I will continue to buy them. Anyway, and the last one, it's like in like a teacup material, teacup material, but it's just these white roses. Like how adorable is that? But like the pot is why I got it, because that's so freaking cute. And a part of me wants to get like little teacups and like the tea kettle as decor. We'll see. I'm gonna have, oh, I didn't even talk about it yet. I'm gonna have so much room on my shelves because I'm gonna have double the amount of shelves now. Anyway, so there's that. And then I got this cute little lamp. It looks like one of those mushroom lamps, but not quite. It needs a USB-C charge, so I'm actually gonna put it on charge right now and see if it works. But again, I'm keeping all my receipts, so in case I need to bring anything back. I don't know if maybe it needs like time to charge. Let me set it down. Let me let it maybe charge for a second. Okay, we're gonna move on to the lamps now because I'm actually so excited. I can't believe I found 3 very different lamps, but all very much my vibe in terms of lamps. So this one, I think it's gonna go in my bedroom, because I also keep finding, or I keep getting these like cute little totes when I go to Goodwill, and I love them. Like book club, anything. Like I was literally carrying one around with me today. I don't know where it is, but anyway, the first one is this little lamp, and I need to figure out how to like get the lampshade to stay where it's not moving. Either way, but I think this one's gonna go in my bedroom because I like the blues. My bed is pink. Blues and pink tend to go well together. And I think there's a frame I'm gonna show you, I think is what I'm gonna put above my bed. But it's literally just a little thing. I kind of stole a bulb from Goodwill, and I hope they're not upset with me. But like, I love this design. It kind of gives me like mermaid vibes. I don't know, but I like that. And I think I have one nightstand, and I'm probably only gonna keep one nightstand. And I think this will go right on my nightstand. We'll see. The next lamp that I got, I literally was at the checkout line, and a couple people were like, oh my goodness, congratulations. Do people say congratulations for finding stuff at Goodwill? Like, am I just outside of the loop? Anyway, so it's this little, like, it's very modern, very, very modern. And I need to like make sure that it's smooth, but this one was $8.99. I forgot to say. This was also $8.99. Lamps are expensive. Like, did anybody else know this? Because lamps are expensive. Also, now that I think about it, all 3 lamps that I got were $8.99. Anyway, it's just like, it's got gold. It's got a very modern look. It's got the bulb. I need to clean these very well. And I plugged it in to make sure it works. It's like, you can turn up the dimness and turn up brightness or dimness. So I think this is gonna go either in my living room or like in my office. But I'm thinking more so my living room because the frames that I'm gonna use are gold. So I think I'll like that there, but it's this one. Or I might try to find a matching, like this matching lamp. So I'm sure the name is on there somewhere, so I'll figure it out. Last but not least, in terms of lamps, because now that's 4, I got this one. It's very tall, but like this is the base, just white. And it does this. Can you see it? I'm gonna do a better picture, but this is like bendy. The reason I wanted to show you is because you can like bend it, and I want this to be my reading lamp, and it's actually it can also be dimmed and brightened. So this controls that here. I think I can separate these because I feel like a lot of lamps that do this, yeah, I can. I'm not gonna do that right now, but I can. Do you hear that? That's my arm just crack-a-lacking. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the artwork now because I'm super excited. Actually, first, I'm gonna go sell some books to somebody and I'll be right back. So, 1 second. Okay, I wanted to start over here because I got 3 of the very tall, large Billy bookshelves, and I'm gonna build those when I move. So in 3 weeks. I have this one that's empty right now, and I haven't decided if I want to sell it yet or if I want to keep it and like do something else with it. But can I flip the camera? I can't. It makes my face look so stupid. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're gonna just sit back down. Oh, I think I'll have enough room to show you my artwork, my art pieces, because this camera is like kind of a wide angle. Anyway, these first two are, I tried to find pieces that were like pairs or like, you know, would go together. And I think these two are pairs, but it's just these two squares. Each were $4.99 and they connect right here, I believe. Like picture that if I were to have two of them lined up together. But that's the first one and this is the second one. I'm pretty sure they were made by the same author. I'm pretty sure they were made by the same artist because it's signed only at the bottom. Either way, and they have the like lips to be hung. So either way, I haven't decided yet where this is gonna go. Oopsie. I haven't decided yet where that's gonna go because it's pretty bright, obviously. My vision is to have, so I think I want to sell my couch. We'll see if that happens. But my vision is to have like a little sectional or a couch and a chaise, something like that. And one very large print above it, which I think I found a very large print to put above it. And then these I'm thinking would go in my library, but like to the side. So when you walk into my library, there's going to be a window right there and two walls, and one of them is going to be my bookshelves. So I'm going to have 4 bookshelves on the wall. That's why I said I'm going to have double the storage, because now I have 2 and they're like double stacked. Anyway, I also have more books that I recently got from Facebook Marketplace that I guess I could add in this, but I'm probably not going to. Either way. Do I have ADHD? Probably. But so when you walk into my library, it's going to be window, and then there's space on the walls. I will have my desk underneath the window, and I want a standing desk so that I can stand and sit. And then on the side where I'll have bookshelves, there's going to be a gap, and I want this, I think, over there. I also have different art pieces that I think I'll just show like maybe later, maybe like in my new apartment. I'll do like a collective haul of all the art that I have, and then maybe where I put them on. That could be a fun vlog, actually. We'll do that. Anyway. But I could play around with it. But I think the space is large enough for this. And I think the vibe of this, just like bright and like, I don't know, it's like abstract, but it's flowers and it's very bright, I think is what I want the vibe for my bookshelves to be, and like my library in general to be. Either way. So those are the first two. This one is just a very simple, this was also $4.99. But this is just a simple print, like I guess geometric print. It's not that simple. And I think it's supposed to go this way, but I kind of like it like this, but I think I'll put it like this. And this one I am thinking, if I do not put the print that I currently want above my couch, I'm thinking I'm going to do this one and the next two that I'm going to show you above my couch. But this is that. This, I'm also thinking that this can go above my bed, because as you could see, the lamp that I have has some blues in it. Very cute. So this could go above my bed, but it's very, like, it's geometric. It's kind of, I don't know, I like it, but it's kind of blah. Does that make sense? Obviously I got it because I like it, but it's very like, you know, I have many walls, obviously. So I have many walls for different things to go in, and like I could have my above my bed be, there's a print I'm gonna show you, or I could do like this, maybe like by my vanity, by my mirror, by my dresser, you know, like I could do different things in different places. These next two also are what I would say are probably part of a pair, but I found them and I was like, those are really cute together. And these I think are bedroom, like above my bed. And if I don't, I have another print. Again, I have options, okay? So I'm thinking these above my bedroom because I really like the like orange thing, but it's also like a moon. It's like giving good night vibes, you know? And they're very, very simple. But again, I like them, which is why I got them, but they're also kind of blah. You know what I mean? Like I like them a lot, but they're also like I want more. Do you know what I mean? I want more. Which leads me to these two, which these are very large, so I might actually have to, let me not destroy my couch like moments before I want to sell it. This one I actually don't have a receipt for because this poor Goodwill lady, her computer froze when I like, is it me, Jesus? Because ouch. But how freaking cute is this? You probably can't even see it. Oh my goodness, the glare. I might turn. Ugh. Oh, that's gonna be better. First of all, the lighting. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can you see this? I can't see the camera, obviously. The glare, oh my goodness. Here, let's hold this damn camera, shall we? I was trying to avoid holding the camera. My entire living room is very, very messy. Oops, thank you for recentering. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Like, it looks like maybe a little bit of a bathtub. Sorry. So it looks like almost like a bathtub, even. With flowers, but I don't know. I thought it was very soothing. I thought it looked very soothing. I'm out of breath from standing up. There's something seriously wrong with me. Anyway, I thought it looked very soothing. I love that there's pinks and blues. So my bed is pink, and obviously my lamp, which I just got, is blue. So I'm genuinely like, okay, like she's cute. She's cute, right? I think she's very cute. And then this is the larger one that I think is gonna go above my couch. And if you notice, I stuck with pinks and blues because I fucking love pink and blue. So this, I'm figuring out this camera with everybody else, by the way. This one is massive. This is like more than half of my couch, which is perfect for what I want above my couch, right? And I think it's upside down. Anyway, I will show you when it's on the wall and it looks really cute. But it's pinks, it's greens, it's blues, like it's very soothing. That's water, like it looks, I think it looks really cute. But we will see if that is what I end up using in my living room. That's my haul. Yeah, that's my haul. I am gonna see if this is working now. I think I might have to, I genuinely don't think it works. No, I think it needs batteries, which, you know, it would be nice if it could just plug in. Let me see if I take the batteries out, if it would work. Like, I am surprised that just plugged in, it doesn't work. I will hang on to it because I think it just needs batteries. And I'm gonna put these away because what am I supposed to do with them right now? And I'm just gonna come back when I have more to pack. I have been packing a little bit more, but my apartment's messy right now, so I will come back when I have more to pack. I'm gonna go eat now because I'm hungry. This microphone is so weird because it's so small and I always feel like it's just gonna like fall down. I have a box. I'm literally just gonna start putting stuff in the box. I'm gonna start with the thrillers that I haven't read. You know what? If they all fit, they all fit. I literally am just gonna I'm taking them from my book cart here. gonna close that box, obviously, but I have them all empty now except these, which are these are the ones that I think I want to read pretty soon. Like I'm currently on A Torch Against the Night, but I want to finish the rest. So I'm gonna put those there. Actually, you can stay right here. Like, these are the books that I want to read pretty darn soon. I tried to keep only like one shelf of books. Do I think I'm gonna finish a Shatter Me series right now? No, I don't. These are read. These are not yet. Like, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Do I think I'm gonna read all these books in the next 2 weeks? No, I don't think so. However, I do want to like have them there so that I don't have to I don't want to feel like I packed away my books too soon. You know, I don't want to feel like but I know the books are the one thing that have really been stressing me out, because I'm like, they're gonna take so long to pack. They didn't take that long, clearly, but I've been stressed out about them, and at least now I have them here. I also am gonna read Final Offer, so let me put that also on the shelf. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad I did this today. My room is pretty much all packed, like most of my clothes except the ones that are hanging, and the ones that are hanging I will do last because I can easily take those in my car, you know. Now all my plants, I'm gonna put away all my fake plants, this stuff. I'll leave my bookmarks because I do like a fun bookmark, but like, this is so cute. I'm gonna put it away, and this one too, I'm gonna put it away. But all these little faux plants, they're so cute. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this section here, and you know, I might even upload this video now. Well, we'll see. But I'm gonna end it here and come back when I've decided to pack some more. So, okay.